Story time. My second experience with doing ice. The same person who I'd done it with the first time, I ended up meeting up with her, and we go hang out with some people, and we're there, and that stuff makes you want to do the do. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're there, and there's another girl there who's wanting somebody, and I called dude, and I made a video about this before, and he comes over there, but he ends up balled up in the corner, scared to death, butt naked. Don't know what he was scared of, but it was her, and so everybody ends up scattering or whatever. Me and that other girl went going to a motel. And next thing you know, I've done been up for 3 days at least on this stuff. And it's the first time I've stayed awake like that. Like that wasn't my kind of thing. I was always a down guy, not a go fast kind of guy. And so we're sitting there and she looks at me and she says, I've had enough. I got to lay down. And she takes a nerve pill or something that helps her relax so she can go to sleep. And she does. And I sit there the rest of the night in this motel room, and me and this dude, and we're sitting at a table, and I had a bunch of that stuff. I don't know how much of it was, and we had one of them little bowls or whatever, and we sit there and we're smoking it, and I'd pack more, smoking it, and it's about 5 o'clock the next morning, and I said, man, you want a cup of coffee? And he's like, yeah, I want a cup of coffee. And I said, all right. So I leave, and I go over to this little Circle K. It was a big store out there, and I get coffees for me, her, and him. But on the way over there, this is the part I've left out of the story before. On the way over there were some people who had pulled over and were just sleeping in their car. In my mind, they're U.S. Marshals and they're looking for me. I don't know why I thought that they were, but I did, and I was convinced of it. And so I go over there and knock on the window and ask them who they are, as if what, to say, hey, it's me you're looking for? Stupid. Anyway, I go back to the room, take the coffee in there, and she gets up, and one of the first things she says is where's that stuff at? And I said, it's gone. She said, what do you mean it's gone? I said, me and dude smoked it. She said, what dude? There was never a dude there, only me and her the whole night. True story.